and a very warm welcome to viewers joining us via the VIP boxing platform right around the world. Time now for a cruiserweight contest. This one was scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds of boxing. Timekeeper ringside is Chris O'Connor, and upon the sound of the bell, the referee in charge of this bout is Jamie Kirkpatrick from Preston. Judging the contest ringside is Mark Lyson. Boxing out of the blue corner, on my right, this is fight number 42 of his professional career. His weight for the contest, 13 stone 6 pounds 1 ounce. And tonight wearing the blue shorts trimmed with black and gold. Boxing out of Middleton, Manchester. Please welcome Curtis Gargano. And across the ring, boxing out of the red corner, stands his undefeated opponent. 12 stone 10 pounds 9 ounces on the scales for this contest. 10 visits to the ring as a professional boxer with a perfect 10-fight win record. One finishing by KO. Wearing the white shorts trimmed with blue and boxing out of Ashton-under-Lyne. Please welcome the undefeated Charlie Schofield. Referee Jamie Kirkpatrick with his final instructions. A cruiserweight contest. This one's scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds.
I think this might be a 4-rounder, you know. I don't know, don't quote me on that, but I think that's the general gist around ringside, is what everyone's saying.
Yeah, well, Charlie's normally up at light heavyweight, but they mentioned it's actually a cruiserweight one for this.
Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest.
I mean, looking at Charlie, looks in phenomenal shape, and obviously Curtis looks like he's kind of come in late notice, as you can kind of tell. Charlie starting off very well there, using his long levers.
It is 6 rounds, by the way. I don't know where I got that from. Ignore me. But yeah, I was talking to Charlie earlier, and he was saying that having the same opponent again isn't necessarily a bad thing, because it'd be good for him to compare the two fights and see the improvements that he's made.
Yeah, well, he's been working a lot in the gym. I've seen him recently in the gym. He's been training different styles of training, a lot of track work. He'll be looking to utilise, obviously, the physical advantages he's got over Curtis.
Yeah, and I know Charlie's huge for the weight, but he doesn't struggle to make the weight either, which is it's a strange thing. Usually these big guys, you see them moving up quite quickly, as they grow into the body, and making weight gets a lot harder. But Charlie's 11th fight now stepping in the ring, and he's not struggled with it at any point. So hopefully you can see him campaigning there for the future, because it's a huge advantage for him being there.
He seems to be targeting the body quite early on.
That's another thing, isn't it? We're speaking to a few people, and having the same opponent, you always have that fear factor of what if when you step in with someone. But being completely honest, Charlie knows what he's going to face in there, doesn't he?
He does. He knows what to expect from Curtis tonight. This is a good opportunity for him to work on the stuff that he's been doing in the gym. Like you say, looking at how he's improved from the last fight against Curtis, working on things, going forward.
Yeah, just a bit of blood from Curtis's nose already. The same thing happened in the last fight that they had. I mean, already Charlie's thrown a lot more shots than he usually would in the opening round when he's feeling someone out. He knows what to expect, and he's carried on basically how he left off in the last fight between them.
Looks like he could be potentially looking for a stoppage here in this one today. He's working that body really, really well tonight.
We're only 2 minutes into the fight, and Jamie Kirkpatrick's giving Curtis a bit of a ticking off.
I think he's struggling already, isn't he?
Nice opening round this from Charles Schofield, mixing up the shots. Variety of punches. Another body shot landed there. The body's going to be the key tonight, I think. People like Curtis Gargano can take punches to the head all day long, but everyone can feel it when you get hit in the body.
It was like I was saying before, again, looking at the physical shape of Curtis, he's coming at very late notice. Charlie's obviously going for that body. He's seen what he's looking like. He's seen if he goes for that body, there's a potential he might be able to get that stoppage in this fight tonight, and he's really working on that. Good round that from Charlie.
Curtis was supposed to be fighting someone else last night, but that didn't materialise. So we thought he wouldn't have a fight tonight, but he stepped in here at late notice, and he probably got a tougher task than he would have done with Charlie.
Definitely an improvement from his last showing with Curtis. Even in that first round, you can tell there's been some definite improvements that he's been working on with Rob Runner in the gym.
Yeah, and also in the gym they've got Jack Massey, haven't they? Looking to get Jack out soon, but he's going over to spar, isn't he, with Glowacki, I think.
Yeah, he's fighting an undefeated, not undefeated fight, but he's fighting a fight with only one loss in his record. Someone who's been up at cruiserweight world level, so it's going to be fantastic sparring for him. Really good experience.
And that's perfect for this point of their career. Jack's just getting towards the title level, British title, English title level. That's what they'll be looking at now. And to get sparred with these world-class fighters is invaluable to all young fighters, and it's fantastic that Jack's been chosen to do that.
Second out, round 2.
And also, he's not a bad sparring partner for Charlie to have in the gym either.
No, not at all. Charlie's coming out again. He's going straight for that body again. Straight for the head, down to the body.
Much higher work rate from Schofield in this fight than we've seen before. He's throwing a lot more shots. I've said that before, but you can really see it. He's not really resting in there.
No, he's very active. He's definitely keeping himself really busy in this one. Doesn't seem to be very many rest periods. He's sort of working Curtis down, cutting the ring down.
That's what Curtis Gargano did in the last one. He kind of jumps in a little bit with the shots that when he's throwing them. Just got to be wary of that, because at the big weights it can just take one shot, and obviously Charlie knows that, and he's boxing well in there. Omar Dusri agreeing with us, saying good body shots are landed. Irene Tomlinson's Team Schofield. Pam Sawyer, when's Callum Pearson fighting? His fourth bout of the night. This is the third one, so he's up next against Sean Gorman. Steve Foster, Charlie's a brilliant fighter and a top bloke. He is a top bloke. He's one of the nicest guys you could ever meet. I know we're bigging up Jack Massey. He's listening tonight.
Oh, some great body shots again from Charlie there. Really starting to get to Curtis now.
And that's what Curtis does when he's hurt. He waves his hands in the air and showboats, and you can see Charlie's landing with a few shots. Luke Evans watching. We talked about Luke a little bit before, but he says he'll be keeping his eye on the main event tonight for 2018. That'll be a fight we'd like to see. Hope the recovery is going well with Luke. I know it didn't happen recently, but the recovery starts now, and I hope he's back and we get to see him in the ring soon.
Yeah, get well soon, Luke. Really great shots going in here from Charlie. Really good variety of them as well. He's not just going for one side, he's going from left to right.
Coming towards the end of this round, another one in the bank for Charlie of this 6-round contest. Tweet into us, hashtag VIP Boxing Live, or comment on the Facebook stream. We'll get your comments read out. If you've got any questions for anyone. Who do you think winning the three? I'll say we have 3 main events tonight, 3 title fights. Who have you got for them? Ashley Payton, Bilal Raymond, the unbeaten, 2 unbeaten fighters in there tonight.
It's going to be a good fight, that one. It's very early on in both their careers as well, isn't it? You don't see a lot of unbeaten fighters going head to head that soon in the careers, but this one's going to be a great one tonight.
Yeah, and then 4th of November in Liverpool. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag, but the winner of that one's got another tough test, another unbeaten VIP fighter they're going to get in with. Upcoming shows, 14th of October, we're in Wigan. The 28th of October, Ronnie Heffron's back in the ring. They all love him in Oldham. They'll all be at the Leisure Centre again. Lee Sharpie, Oldham. Danny Wright, the usual suspects from Oldham. And the 4th of November, we're in Liverpool. They've called a timeout here and Curtis Gargano is getting told off. But Charlie Schofield just looks at his corner and I think he's going to go for this here, you know.
Yeah. I think he knows. I think he's worn him down with them body shots. He's hurt him quite a few times now.
Yeah,
going
I think
straight in for the kill now.
His corner have just told him to jump on him.
This would be a great stoppage for Charlie if he gets this one.
That nearly turned into a wrestling match then with the referee. All three of them on the ropes then. But yeah, Charlie just nodded at his corner, whistled and nodded, and I think that was the sign, go and jump on him and get the stoppage now, and that's what he's doing there. Helen Brown, when's Ronnie boxing? 28th of October in Oldham he is, making his comeback. Unfortunately it's the same night it was Mark's fighting in Newcastle, but they're both out in the ring on that night. Amanda Ridge wants a shout out to Ashley Payton. Yeah, good luck to him tonight, and to Bilal, a great fight. May the best man win that one. Yeah, and after this one, you think they'll start to step Charlie up in levels, won't you? He's had a few 6-rounders now, maybe step up to 8.
Yeah.
Apart from one of these challenge belts.
I think that's the logical step for him now. I think he's shown that he's past level. You know, he's completely dominating Curtis here. You know, Curtis is really struggling to take them body shots. He does need to step up, Charlie. I think he needs that next level opponent now. Tonight was supposed to be the night, but unfortunately, obviously, that was a pull-out. But hopefully, for the next one, that will be the one where we really get to see, how good Charlie is and how he's become.
Yeah, and he's a very grounded guy, Charlie. I spoke to him earlier, and he was just saying it's all about improvements for me. I'm not bothered who I'm fighting. I've just got to show my corner that I've improved from my last fight and that the camp's been worth it. And he's certainly doing that tonight. He just landed about 6 left hooks in a row.
Curtis really struggling now.
That's really annoyed Charlie. You can see it. Curtis was just swinging his arms about, and Charlie's having none of it.
Keeping his focus, he's concentrating on his boxing. Back to basics, back to the jab, down to the body.
You've got to love Curtis Gargano though. He's a funny character in and out of the ring. There's not many people you see with a bloody nose landing a lot of punches, Charlie is, and he's still waving his arms about and messing about in there. Tough man. Omar Dusuri, I thought you were announcing your fight on Monday. I saw that on Twitter, but you've given it away on the stream. There we go, Wigan it is for Dusuri. I thought that was supposed to be a secret, Omar, but you let the cat out of the bag there. Now everyone knows.
Another good round for Charlie, that. Curtis doing a little bit of showboating at the end. Still enjoying himself, even though he's took a lot of punches today.
Charlie's got to stay focused in there now, because it can be really off-putting. A weight change of opponent can be off-putting, but when your opponent's messing about like that, you can see it would irritate you, but Charlie looks calm in there, he looks okay, which is good.
The consummate professional for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got a quality corner with him as well, looking there. Robert Rimmer, and of course Lee Beard with the bucket. Lee Beard as well, he's a fantastic trainer in his own right, so there's a wealth of knowledge in that corner. Omar, the date isn't a secret, mate. It's printed all over the posters here. 14th of October it is. Katie Shaw, Charlie looking dangerous here. Yeah, he is. He's looking really impressive, landing a lot of shots.
Yeah, he is. Got a good variety of punches as well that he's using in this fight, He's really working that body, as I've said a few times, but he's really setting it up nicely with a good jab with them long levers.
Yeah, Sean Mashadod's watching live. He's just said Gargano's a cracker, he is. Mashadon. A couple of weeks ago, won at Prenton Park for his homecoming, and now he's got the big one. Thomas Stalker at the Echo. They've been going at it on Twitter again recently. That they really do not like each other, and that should be a great fight.
Yeah, it'll be a cracking fight, that one. Great shots again from Charlie there. Different variety now, he's starting to use the uppercut a little bit more.
Sorry, Masha, I've got to call him Tommy Talker. We've got 100,000 views on the stream for Masha's homecoming in Birkenhead. Let's try and hit those numbers again. Share the stream with all your friends. There's no other boxing on tonight. Sean Ben Mulligan, he's back in the ring soon. Good luck to him. He thinks Curtis is going to win by knockout in round 6.
Charlie seems to have taken a little bit of a rest round this round. Seems to have stepped off the gas a little bit. Seems to be working a bit more on his variety of punches as opposed to work rate.
Just changing stance as well, going southpaw back to orthodox, trying little things, and that's what you see. He's won the first 3 rounds, he's winning this round, so unless there's a knockdown or something dramatic, he's winning this fight, isn't he? So we can afford to try little things now.
Got a few predictions there on the feed for Curtis knockout round 6. He really needs to up his game if he's going to be knocking him out tonight. Another good round for Charlie there.
Just had a ticking off there in the corner, Charlie. Robert Rimmer's just telling him to do what he's been doing, don't mess about changing stances and stuff.
Yeah, well, he was successful with what he was doing in the first couple of rounds, and obviously he's tried to change it up a little bit like you said earlier, and wasn't as successful, so he'll probably go back now and try and stick to what he was doing originally, which was, you know, great combinations to the head, down to the body. Really seemed to affect Curtis a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Chris Laverty, has Curtis boxed this lad before? Yeah, last time out these two went at it for 6 rounds again. Adam Ridge, all the best. He's turned over at VIP, so we'll be seeing him very soon in the ring. David Massey, Jack Massey's dad, we could talk about Jack earlier. He wants Charlie to go to the body. That's a good shout, that. It was working earlier for him.
Yeah, needs to go back.
I mean, it's difficult for Charlie because he wants to put on a show for his fans, doesn't he? And
Yeah.
when you have these opponents with the tight guard that don't throw too much back, yeah, Curtis is doing his job in there, but it's difficult to entertain with your boxing. I think Charlie's one of these guys that will get better as he steps up.
Yeah, he looks to be going back to the body again now from the advice from Rob Rimmer in the corner. Good left hook there.
It's been a good performance tonight from Charlie. Still 5 minutes of the fight to go, so there's still plenty of time for stuff to happen, but he's been impressive, and like we said at the start of the fight, he'll want to show improvements in there, and he has definitely done that tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, his great variety of punches shown there tonight. Really worked that body well tonight. Really shown that he has made some massive improvements in camp. couple of great rights there from Charlie. Curtis has really struggled to get anything in there tonight. I noticed he's trying to get a few on the inside, but he just cannot get past them long levers of Charlie Schofield. A little bit of showboating going on now.
Little Ollie shuffle going on. You've got to love Curtis, he's a funny character.
Charlie doing a good job there, trying to cut the ring off.
That's what he needs to do. Similar to Ryan Oliver's fight last time, the one criticism we had of him is that he let his opponent move around a bit too much and made the Knights work harder for him. And a bit similar for Charlie tonight. Curtis is, that's what he does, he moves around the ring, but if he could just cut off the ring a little bit more, it'd make Curtis work a lot harder and Charlie would have to work less.
Yeah, he's done really well again. Another good round for him. Curtis not really showing much offence. A little bit in this round, but I think the fight's been beat mostly out of him in this one.
There you go, Helen Brown. I'll put you on the spot here. Jack Massey, Jordan Thompson. Who have you got for that one?
It's a difficult one. I've watched a lot more of Jack than I have of Jordan, so I think if I were to go with anyone, I would go with Jack just because I feel he's a bigger banger than what Jordan is. Jordan's a very, very good boxer, but Jack's just got that great power. So on the spot, Jack.
Good job you answered it, because I'm not, because I have no idea what a fight that would be. The cruiserweight scene's booming at the moment with a few guys coming up. Yeah, we've got Sam Hyde with Joe Gallagher now. Obviously Jack Massey, Jordan Thompson. There's a lot of them in that mix, and they're all getting to the title level at the same time, which is fantastic for us. Nice work again from Schofield. It's comfortable in there.
Yeah, I think he's pretty much, well, he has took every round in this fight for sure. He's worked on a great different variety of punches tonight. I'm sure he'll be pleased with this performance. Came out, put a lot of effort in, definitely upped the gears.
Again, Curtis getting a little ticking off there from the referee. To be honest, not sure what that one was about. He hasn't done too much wrong.
He actually threw a good right hand over the top then. Charlie Schofield again going back to that body. Curtis seems to be showing a little bit of offence now in this final round.
He always goes out on his shield and has a little go in the last fight. He did in the last fight with Charlie as well, just to say, I'm still here, you haven't got me out of here yet. Nice work from Schofield, the 1-2. And I think you can tell Gargano's been hit clean when he drops his hands like that.
Yeah, he's been hurt a couple of times in this fight. To say it's the same old cliche with boxers, you know, when they get hurt, they either smile or they sort of showboat as if to say it's not hurt me, but really it actually has.
Good performances from Charlie Schofield, ticking all the boxes again. He'll be looking to stay active now, get out again in the next few months and start to climb those rankings.
Yeah, we spoke to Charlie recently, and you know, he wants to take one fight at a time. I think in the next 12 months he's definitely going to be stepping up the opposition. You know, potentially even looking at challenging for, like you say, a British Challenge belt or one of the lightly regarded belts. Great performance there from Charlie. Props to Curtis.
Yeah, they both done the job there, haven't they, really? Charlie's got the win, 60-54, undoubtedly, and Curtis can fight next week. Hashtag VIP Boxing Live, let us know what you think. Get commenting on the Facebook stream as well. We'll read all your comments out. Next up, Callum Pearson. But for the moment, this is Charlie Schofield's moment, the 11th victory of professional career. And he remains unbeaten, unless something terribly dramatic happens and he somehow doesn't get the decision, but I can't see that.
I don't think that's going to happen somehow. Charlie's put on a great performance tonight. Again, I've said it a few times in the commentary that, you know, he's shown great variety, worked the body really well. Wasn't much coming back from Curtis, but, you know, it's a late change of opponent. I'm sure Charlie will be happy with that performance.
Unless the referee's done a Ryan Burnett, Lee Haskins and put it in the wrong column, I think Charlie's got a shootout victory there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So the cruiserweight contest goes the distance. Therefore, we ask our judge ringside, Mark Lyson, for his decision. He sees the bout at 60 points to 54 points in favour of our winner, and still undefeated as a professional boxer from the